Good evening, everyone. I'm Kamen Enchev. The story of the Red Wolves season has been the defensive deficiency against the run. A-State gave up 419 rush yards to ULL, 294 to App State, and 370 to Texas State. No surprise, all those games ended in losses. It was the same old story last night at a 63-44 GoDaddy Bowl loss to Toledo. Kareem Hunt was the star, racking up 271 rushing yards and 5 touchdowns. As a team, the Rockets finished with 365 rushing yards and 7 touchdowns on the ground. Coach Anderson says his team needs to be more physical.
We played a lot of guys that had never played before. We played some guys that physically aren't quite ready that had to. But this is the beginning, it's a foundation. And so I'm pleased with the way the guys played, how hard they played, how they responded to us, the effort they gave, the attitudes, but not near satisfied with our physical nature. We're not physical enough. We got to find a way to stop the run. We got to be more physical up front on offense, and that's exactly what we're going to do.
It was an up and down season for the Red Wolves. A-State finished 7-6 overall. It was the 4th straight winning season, but a few streaks were also broken. For the first time in 4 years, the Red Wolves didn't win the Sun Belt, and for the first time in 3 years, they didn't win the GoDaddy Bowl. Freddie Knighton says the coaching turnover may have finally caught up with ASU.
You know, it's not exactly where we wanted it to be, but at the same time, you know, going through 5 different head coaches, you're going to have some ups and downs. And I thought for the most part, our guys just played hard. You can look at every game. We might not have won, but throughout the course of the game until the very last whistle, our guys were playing as hard as they possibly could. And, you know, that's really all you can ask for.
On to A-State hoops, Drea Gamble's averaging 19 points, 5.5 rebounds, and 4 assists a game. So it's surprising she had yet to receive Sun Belt Player of the Week honors. Well, that streak is now over, as today the league gave Gamble her recognition. It's her 4th Sun Belt Player of the Week award for her career. That's tied for the 2nd most in team history. She averaged 17.8 points per game during her Player of the Week stretch, which actually, oddly enough, dates back to September 18th. And that time, she also dished out 4.2 assists per game, while grabbing 5.6 rebounds a game. And the A-State women in action right now as we speak on the road. The Red Wolves trail ULM 31-30 at the half. Khadijah Brown-Haywood has led the way so far with 10 points and 4 rebounds. We'll try and get you highlights tonight at 10. The A-State men follow the women's game and will tip off against ULM at about 7 p.m. The Red Wolves were on a 4-game winning streak, the biggest of which came on the road against Mississippi State. But that streak ended on Saturday with a tight 74-73 loss against App State. ULM 6-6 on the season and started Sun Belt play last time out with a 65-45 loss at Georgia State. And the Hardwood Hogs have been playing some great basketball of late. Arkansas has won 5 in a row and is 11-2 overall. The Razorbacks return to the top 25 this week. They're 23rd in the AP poll and 25th in the USA Today poll. The key to the hot start this year has been the offense. The Hogs are 9th in the nation, averaging 84.5 points per game, and 1st in assists, dishing out 19 a game. Arkansas starts SEC play tomorrow night at Georgia. You can catch the game at 6 on ESPN. So, Craig, great trip back from Mobile. Actually woke up at 7 a.m. I'm not a morning person, so had to wake up a lot for that coverage, but we both had a lot of fun. We learned Blake likes to keep the room kind of cold.
Okay.
I like it kind of warm.
Okay.
And Ryan's over there. It's also really cold in Jonesboro. Weather was pretty good in Mobile.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of fun on those trips. Those trips are a grind. It's
They're
not just all
exhausting.
fun and games.
Well,
working
people
those.
think we just have fun, but we put in a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a tough job. All right, we're back after this.